Hello everyone and welcome to Lotus Spirit Tarot. My name is Shannon Colleen and this is going to be your daily tarot read. These are timeless. It doesn't matter when I've uploaded them. It's for the day you see it. When you see it, there's a message for you, okay? So I do want to let you know, my loves, I have a new reading available on my booking site. It's a $5 one card read, and I laugh at that because all the ones I've done have been more than one card, okay? It just has been more than one card, just has been, which is absolutely fine with me. It is a 4 to 5 minute reading, and if you are interested in booking that, click down below and you will see, I can't talk today, you will see the link to book a reading. If I could talk. Also, please join our membership here on YouTube. I am bound and determined to help you all live your best life by giving you different content, different readings, different pick of cards, exclusive content, how to manifest your best life, you know, how to really live in this world, not just now, but for like, especially because what's going on in the astrology for like the next 20 years. So come join us over there. You just click that little join button by the share button. All right, Divine Source Creator, what is the message? What is the message, please? Thank you. If you want to know what decks I'm using, stay to the end. I will show you. All right. Enjoy music. This is so great. This is so great. Enjoy music. Instruments, sound, tone. Do you all know how important music is? Why do you think when we are doing meditations, a lot of times we're doing it to 432 hertz or a guided meditation with the music in the background? It is so important. So I'm going to tell you this. It's not like a joke, but it is kind of funny. Remember being in high school and you broke up with someone and every song you played was the most heart-wrenching song ever? Did it help? Probably not, but was a process you had to go through? Sure. So I'm telling you all right now is the time to make sure that you are listening to positive music. Okay? I know that sounds so crazy. One of the easiest ways I always tell people to elevate your mood, to get high vibrational, is to watch comedy. The other one is music. If you're having a bad day, put on the most happy song you know that you love. As a matter of fact, I do that. I mean, I literally do that. I am such a big music buff. I mean, I really love all genres of music, all of them. I will say this, though. I have chosen not to listen to some rap music, some heavy metal music. I don't enjoy it anymore. I'm not angry anymore, right? I listen to that stuff and I appreciate it because I was an angry teen or I was angry at a situation, right? And that music is here for a reason too. I mean, it really, really is. And so I'm not dissing the music. I'm saying kind of like I don't watch horror movies. I don't watch horror movies because I'm afraid. I don't watch them because I don't want that in my head. It's very therapeutic. Some of you, let me know who you are needing to go into sound therapy. That's a side note for some of you. Sound therapy. Some of you, this is like, if you're looking for the, hey, should I do that? Absolutely. Some of you need to get some sound therapy. And that is one thing I don't do. I do Reiki healing, but some of you, yeah, look into different ways to help you basically transcend and transmute. We have to be very particular right now, and over the next 20 years, who we surround ourselves with, which I've been saying, and that's pretty common for me to say that. But also, what are we hearing? What are we listening to? Are you watching the news? Right? Because that's tone, right? That's like somebody's tone. So don't do that. But the other things, what are you surrounding yourself with musically too? I hope that makes sense for y'all, because it certainly makes sense for me. Now, I love this deck so much, but I don't often use it in the general readings for YouTube because it is still the standard 78 cards, but because the card stock is so thick, I've got to shuffle in a weird way. I've got to be shuffling parts. I have tiny hands. So, all right. Show me clearly, please. What is the message? Show me clearly. What is the message? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I love this. You need to have a new start, okay? You need to have a new start, period. I really think it's so important for you guys, whenever you see this, kind of analyze a little bit. What's your day-to-day like? What's your go-to? And I don't mean the good ones. I mean, what are the things, like, if you get into, or if you break up with someone, do you immediately go to the saddest songs in the world? Right? Like, when I'm having a bad day, and we're all entitled to a bad day, where am I focusing, right? Where am I putting that focus? And then you're focusing on the bad day instead of doing everything in your power to do the things that turn it into a positive day, right? Trust me, I've had some really bad days. But I think we are okaying it too much to crawl into a ball and then disappear in ourselves, right? I think we've done that a little bit too much. And I know some of you are going to really hate that or disagree with me. Sometimes the best thing that you can do when you're having a bad day is to get up and move. Go for a walk, get out in nature, do something that brings you joy, right? So I think what Spirit's asking you is, when those things happen, what's a better way? What is a better way to work through it, okay? Because if you don't do that, well, let me show you this card. So we have the Eight of Cups. I think you have to walk away from those types of routines, because they're not really emotionally helping you. I mean, it's going to be different for all of you. It's hard for me to hone in on it. But, you know, if you're having a bad day and you decide to put on some, I want to say like something, something you're streaming that is sad and whatever, I don't know, some TV show or right? That you're streaming that's sad. Is that really helping you? Like, think about your go-tos when you're not manifesting what you want, when something you don't want to happen happens. Because it's almost like they're showing me the devil leading you down the path of more destruction. And I've been there. So I am not judging. I have been there. So it's time to kind of analyze that, guys. That's going to help you for not just, I know it's a daily reading, that's going to help you for the rest of your life. It's going to get you to change your habits and what you do. Because what we surround ourselves with is what happens. It's like surrounding yourself with negative people. Guess what? You're going to have a very negative life. Because all that energy pools together. Okay? Interesting reading today. Show me clearly. What is the message here? Show me clearly. Show me clearly, please. What is the message? Oh, that went flying. Yeah, Daughter of Arrows. I love this. Learn something new. Period. Learn a new way to handle those things. So again, I love that the music came out, because if I am in a not great mood or what have you, I run to music and I put on the happy, what is that Feral song, the happy song? Yeah, like whatever that song is for you, that's just one of them, right? I don't listen to it on a daily basis because, well, I'm not going to say it. I don't want to judge. But there are certain songs you can't help. They elevate your mood, right? You can't help it. They just do. Yeah, I love that this is a sloth. I never noticed it before. Sloths are like the happiest creatures in the world. I mean, I want one. I wonder if you can own a sloth as a pet. I want one. Actually, my Luna dog reminds me a lot of the way they look. She looks like a sloth. Slow down. Like when you're having that moment, don't react to it the way you normally would. Slow down. Think about it. Okay, yes, this happened. What's my next step? Is my next step, again, feeling sorry for myself and binge watching something terrible? Or am I going to pick myself up and go, okay, it happened. Let's learn something new to spend the next hour, Learn different ways of redirecting your vibration, your mood. That's kind of funny. I'm going to tell this story real quick, okay? So when my grandfather, God bless his soul, I love that man. He's a funny man. We knew he was passing away. He was hospice at home, and we knew he was going. So my whole family, and I have a big extended family. There's literally 50 of us. Okay, we went to his condo, and I am telling you, yes, it was a sad moment. It was definitely a sad moment, but we played all his favorite happy music, and he loved Dixieland jazz. He loved it. We played his music, right? We were laughing. My family's a bunch of jokesters. I love them so much. They find humor in just about everything. And we just had the best time. I know that sounds terrible, but we did. That didn't mean we didn't shed some tears. Of course we did. But a lot of other people would not do it that way. A lot of other families would not. They'd all be sitting and crying and, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening. And it would be a totally different vibe, right? So it's like, choose your vibe. Oh, I love that. I'm going to name this video this reading that. Choose your vibe. Show me clearly. Okay, so we have the Mother of Feathers. Yes. That is like the energy, it is the Queen of Wands, right? That's a totally different energy. So again, I love that. It's like, nope, I'm going to look at myself and I am going to, you don't even have to see the blessing in the bad day. Okay, you don't necessarily have to see it, but it's like, she just doesn't take any shit. And I just feel like I'm not going to let that ruin my life or ruin my day or ruin my mood. I'm going to feel it and I'm going to let it go. And I'm going to feel something else. I'm going to change my vibe. That is very, very confident in your ability to do that. Okay? In your ability to do that. And these little things that we train ourselves to do, it really does change our lives, guys. It changes your life when you can sit there and recognize and go, yeah, when something happens, I immediately go to the ice cream, right? That's a good example. I go eat a pint of ice cream. Go for a walk instead, right? Do something fun. All right, show me clearly. Oh, I love it. See, that's where your success will come in, okay? That's where, when you can recognize these things and you can change what you would your normal reaction would be, and you change that, that's when your success comes in. That's when life starts speeding up. That's when it's like, you can't affect me, right? That's awesome. I love that energy so much. Because that's like grabbing, I often say with the chariot, it's grabbing the reins of your own life and deciding which direction it's going to go. And that's what you're doing. Show me clearly. Woo! Yep. And then we have the celebration. I love it. Right? So, I love you, Spirit, so much. So when my grandfather passed, we didn't mourn his loss for, of course we mourned his loss, but not like it was mournful. And we celebrated his life. Celebrate your life. Celebrate it. I just think that's awesome. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom, right? Weave your own web. You get to decide, right? You get to decide how you react to things. You get to decide to change. And I just feel like you guys have to, really, that new start right there. Even when you're watching this, if you have been having great days, right? Great moments, whatever, just think about it, right? Just think about it and say to yourself, I am not going to react the ways I used to. Oh my goodness, before I could even ask, right? We have the night. Find comfort in the night where the world switches off and the stars burn bright. Yes, switch off those old habits. Okay, switch them off. They didn't serve you the first time. They're not going to serve you this time. Okay? And then you also have transform. Yeah, I love it. This means you are going to transform. I love when I see stuff like this because it tells me you're listening and you're going to do the work. Transform. Emerge with beauty and grace from your cocoon. Absolutely. Absolutely. Look it. These are the decks, my loves. Ancestor Spirit Oracle cards. Okay? I'm just holding that up for you so you can see it. I don't know. There you go. Don't forget to like, share, comment. I read each and every one. Please join our membership. Be a part of our team. Guys, you're going to have a hard time seeing this. It's really cool, though. It's called the Brady Tarot. Okay? That's this tarot, which is awesome. And then we have Whispering Woods. Okay? Whispering Woods. With that being said, my loves, all my love, light, and blessings to you. Until next time.